January 10th, 2025, and TikTok is on its last breath, according to sources that are very credible. And I'm not sure exactly how I feel about this as someone who's posting a video that they're ultimately still going to be posting on TikTok, even though I have a feeling it won't be there very shortly. But then the human in me, the guy that remembers life prior to TikTok, goes, maybe this is good. Then the person who gets bored and is like, I like scrolling on TikTok, goes, don't you dare take away my TikTok. I'm very conflicted. And it's not about me. It's really not about me. It's about America. It's about people. It's about the whole world. It's about probably something else that I'm forgetting. But what it's really about, what I'm upset about TikTok is that what are these people going to do who are making a living on TikTok? How will these poor people find a way to make money now that TikTok has been taken away from them? What are they going to do? What about the guy that peels the egg every night? If you don't know who that is, we have much different algorithms. But some people have seen the guy who peels the egg. How is he going to go back to work after years of peeling eggs has gotten him so successful? What about the Asian people that sit under the balloon full of water and go like, ah, because they think it's going to pop on them? Where do they go? How are these transferable skills going to make their way into the workforce? You know, I don't feel too bad for the girls that just dance and do nothing and are talentless, that are on there doing successful. I'm glad they had a moment, but I almost feel like their confidence is boosted. Those might be transferable skills. You could dance in real places. You can't lay under a balloon and peel an egg anywhere else. You know, I'm worried about these people, and I wonder how do you structure your resume after TikTok gets pulled off the internet for Americans, and explain those 4 years of your life on a resume? Because it says here, for 4 years you went viral, bitch. So explain what that exactly entailed when you went viral, bitch. And I just feel so bad, and I hope all these people, especially those people that are doing so well in the TikTok shop, they'll sell you anything on the TikTok shop. They sell me protein, they sell me hair loss products. I think they tried to sell me a whole child one time on the TikTok shop. And it's not just one person, it's like a bunch of people again and again and again. Like, you want to buy this child? You want to buy it? And it's like, no. I don't want your hair loss products. I don't want your protein. I don't want anyone else's offspring. I want to be left alone. They're like, do you know how I gained 15 pounds of muscle last month? I was eating this protein. And you're like, no, you weren't. You're a liar. TikTok just feels like all those kiosks in the mall got put onto an app, and they can all corner you and bother you now. They get you with something catchy. Next thing you know, they're cleaning one of your shoes and like, your shoe looks good, right? And then next thing you know, like, well, what do I do about the other shoe? Well, you got to buy the shoe cleaning kit. These people found a way to monetize it. So maybe all the TikTokers just go back to working at the mall. That's what they should probably do, is just become mall kiosk employees, and I bet they'll have the exact same amount of success. At least that's what I hope for them at the end of the day. But we'll see. So we got a few days until that's official, but we'll see what happens. And another news for myself, I am, 10 days into the new year. I told you one of my resolutions is to gain weight. I wanted to gain weight. I couldn't decide if I wanted to gain or lose weight. So my next resolution was to decide. And then my next resolution was to be more decisive. I knocked out 3 in one day when I said, I'm going to gain weight. That's good, and that's great. What's going on, though, that's very weird, is that somebody continues to be sending large orders of food from restaurants to my apartment, and I'm given a weird choice. What do I do? Do I eat all of it at once? Because I am an esteemed member of the Clean Plate Club. No food left behind. That's what our motto was. Or do I call Uber and do I say, hey, Uber, someone accidentally just delivered a lot of Portillos to my door? Do I say, hey, Burger Monger delivered 2 Philly cheesesteaks, 2 double cheeseburgers with extra monger sauce? How would I know that? I don't know. I got a good palate. Obviously, I'm going to eat all of that. I'm not going to waste it. So I got to find the criminal who is at my door just feeding me this delicious, greasy food I mean, I am trying to gain weight, so maybe I should be thanking them. But at the same time, it's getting weird. It's getting weird. It's like they know exactly what I want to eat, and I'm just gonna keep eating it. I don't know what else to do at this point. So we'll see what we do about the mystery food delivery person that wants to see me bigger, apparently. And you know what? One of my newest things. This is going to go on for a while. We are 10 days in, and we've lost a lot of touch with society as a whole. We don't speak to each other like we used to. We don't care about each other. No one makes eye contact anymore. I took an improv class the other night, and it was interesting. And one thing we did was we just had to make eye contact with a stranger for like 3 minutes straight. You want to talk about like emotions? Like I almost cried. I didn't even know this lady. I just almost started crying. I was like, this feels good just looking in your eyes. Very decent looking eyes, but nonetheless, just eyes, just stare. But nonetheless, when we talk to people in public, it's so weird now. We're afraid to say anything. We're afraid to look them in the eyes. I am going to see for how many months I can get away with saying Happy New Year's and hopefully not get ridiculed for it. I really think we don't send gestures anymore, especially with holidays because, it's kind of finicky around the December time of like, which one of these holidays do you celebrate? Do I say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, the Jewish one, Hanukkah? Sorry, I'm a quarter Jewish. I should know that. But we don't do it. We don't say it. Easter, I don't even know if Easter exists anymore. The Easter Bunny, I think, is on strike. The Easter Bunny is having an identity crisis right now. Easter Bunny is like, yes, spring's too hot for me. I should be a winter character as well. It's a tough time to be a holiday right now. But you know what doesn't change? At least in America. I know our months are the same. The New Year. I don't know if everywhere else in the world operates in the same year system. I think so. I guess China's just ahead of us. So they still do. It's just time-wise it's different. But yeah, we don't say Happy New Year nearly as long as we should. We blow past it. Next thing you know, it's 10 months of no pleasantries at all to people. It's not until we get back to the holidays and be like, oh, maybe I'll say like Happy Thanksgiving or something like that. Nope. Happy New Year. My goal is to Happy New Year people until at least 4th of July, or at least until the trifecta of holidays. You get the Labor Day, the Independence Day, and Memorial Day, arguably the top 3 holidays in the year. And I'll do another podcast on just why that is accurate. But those are the 3 best ones. So Happy New Year until May is actually going to be the goal. And let's try to get that going. Everyone should just be Happy New Year. Why can't we it is a new year. Let's be happy about it for like a while. Until we're at that like halfway point where we're like, can't wait till next year, So let's do that. Well, that's our show for this afternoon and evening. So if you haven't already and you are at this point of the video and you're still listening, please subscribe, please like, please share it, please comment and tell me I look ugly and fat and I'm stupid, because that would motivate me to keep doing this more. Have a good night.